Hello and welcome to another SkaredCast Battle Report. Today, we play against Real Crusher Stampede. Let's begin.
The Dark King.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Battle Report. I'm here with Max.
Hello!
From the Bunker Wargaming, is that right?
Yeah, those words go together.
Do they go together?
They go
in the right way?
Eventually.
There you go. But we're, of course, the Mini Wargaming Studio. Thank you, Mini Wargaming, for letting us use the studio and for using all the cool terrain. We're playing a rematch of our last game.
Yes. This time I've changed things up a little bit.
You actually brought Real Crusher Stampede.
I want to crush things down.
You do. Yes. I have decided to bring my Drukari army, not Craftworld filthy Craftworld.
This is when Skari gets serious.
Exactly. So I hope you enjoy the battle report. Let's take a look at the armies and dive right in. And here we have 2,000 points of Crusher Stampede.
1995.
Ooh.
I couldn't find the extra 5.
Well, for everybody who was born in 1995, you're welcome.
Hey, that's me.
There you go.
So what we got is a spearhead with 2 groups of 3 Carnifexes, keeping them kind of uniform. We got the Shooty Boys, we got the Eaty Boys.
Now, last time everybody was like, ooh, these Tyranids look really cool, so we're going to do a couple alike.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah, they everybody really enjoyed the color scheme, the green, the skin tone, and the armor. So,
well, that's awesome. I'm glad everyone liked them.
Yeah, so here we go. We got the brain bugs.
Yes, this is my favorite unit. I love the Zoanthropes, which I will always keep.
They are not my favorite unit.
They're my favorite unit. They're nice.
They make me sad inside.
And then, there's Carnifexes, a Trigon Prime, because I like Trigon Primes. Okay, all the Moloch lovers, and it's mine. I like Trigons. And the Acid Sprayer, he just wanted to give you a hug last time.
And I said no.
No, that was very rude. Then I also have my Shooty Boy for my 1 HQ choice. I like running my pair of Hive Tyrants. I consider them the brothers. They're the twins. And I have decided to try out my Exocrine against you this time.
Very cool.
And the return of my favorite warlord, the one that likes to eat Eldar.
He ate a lot of Eldar last time.
He's got a lot of new shiny chitin objects on him now.
I don't like that. Well, there you have it, folks. That is 1995. As the game goes, we'll kind of like be showing off the warlord traits and the relics and stuff like that.
There's a lot more added in here. This is a Leviathan attachment because you get all the cool things with the Crusher. It's very stereotypical, but it does have the coolest stuff.
It does indeed. Okay. Bugs away. Here we have 2,000 points of Drukari. 2,000 points on the nose. This is my competitive team event 2,000 point list, which I took recently with the Stud or Scrub team. And we will probably be taking to the Canhammer team tournament. So it's going to be very similar. I've been testing this out. I have gone back, that's right, folks, to a triple patrol list. So I do have a Cabal of the Black Heart Patrol, which is led by Archon Skari with Ancient Evil and the Animus Vitae. I do have a Court and 1 unit of 5 Rex, and 2 units of 5 Incubi, and of course, the Flotilla of vehicles. 2 Ravagers with Lances, 3 Raiders with Lances, and a Venom with a Grizzly Trophy. Then I have a patrol detachment of Cult of Strife. That's right, I finally went back to the Cult of Strife. Why? Because I was in Strife without them. I've got 2 units of 5 Witches, no upgrades, and 5 more Incubi in that detachment, because it is a patrol. And 2 giant units of Hellions. Anybody who's seen me painting Hellions on the live stream, I painted those, and they're going to be looking like this when they're finished. Oh, and then, I don't know if I showed this off, but ooh, fancy new Raider. All my Raiders are going to look like that when I'm done. Oh, it looks so cool. And last but not least, a Prophet of the Flesh detachment with Drazar, who is my warlord, to get Hatred Eternal, and 3 units of 5 Rex. The little tabs are from Squad Marks. They're really handy. You can actually paint them different colors. Really helps in the middle of the battle. Just kind of figuring out what unit is from what unit without having to think too hard. So I really like them. So check that out as well. There you have it.
Thinking, let's go.
Exactly. Don't need to think about what unit is where. Just think about playing the game. But without further ado, let's dive into the mission and everything else. Today we are playing Death and Zeal from the Warzone Nakmund Grand Tournament Strike Force mission, page 52, which is this deployment there. So you can take a look at how we've set up the table, basically, with the deployment. And essentially there is a mission special rule called Objective Purged. So you can, in this mission, if you control an objective marker at the end of your command phase, and one or more of your units that were in range of it were objectives secured or having a similar rule, it remains in your control until your opponent takes it away. So you can take an objective and move away from it, very much like in Age
I don't have to sit on
of
it?
Sigmar.
Oh.
You don't have to sit on it as long as you hold it with OBSEC. Of course, Tyranids have a cool, Leviathan, they have a cool thing where they can make a unit OBSEC and then just hold anything and then move away. So it means you can just come at me full strength if you'd like. It is a hold 1, hold 2, hold more, 4 points. And the secondary objective, or the progressive primary, is direct assault. So you get 2 points if you either control every objective on the battlefield, or if you take an objective back that you did not control at the start of your turn, or if you kill a unit that was in range of an objective at the start of your turn.
I'm going to do that.
That does make sense. So let's dive into deployment. Okay, so without further ado, attack and defend. Yeah. I rolled a 5 to a 3. I'm going to let you deploy first because you don't have as many units as I do. I'm just going to let you, commit to the table. You get to pick either that corner or that corner. And we'll be back after deployment. But do you want to deploy first or second?
You know what? I don't want to move from this side of the table. So I'm going to pick this side.
It is late, so I'll give that to you. With that, it's fine. Then I'll take this side. Sure. Exactly. Let's do that way.
I didn't want you to move all your fragile...
Oh, okay. I'm so fragile.
I'm very concerned.
The sass has begun. The sass has begun.
So as soon as you said this was your competitive list, I got to give you a run for your money.
Yeah, that's how it works. I love it. Okay, let's dive into deployment. We'll be back. And we're here after deployment. Yes. I made you deploy first.
Yes, you did.
How did you deploy?
Clumped everything in the middle and as far forward as I could go.
Yeah, you got the big guy with the flamer there, the zone thropes, which have, of course, the adaptation to roll additional dice.
Correct. Roll 3
sorry, it's not an adaptation, it's the psychic link or whatever.
Yeah,
the synaptic link.
Yeah, that thing.
Then we got big killy
boy.
Beast guy, we got shooty guy, we've got 3 killy carnifexes, we got shooty guy over here, we got more shooty guys over here. You shoot a lot. You don't have Hive Guard, but you have deceptively more shooting than most Crusher Stampede.
I don't need Hive Guard to shoot.
There you go. Well, let's go onto my side of the table. As you can see, I'm also hiding behind the one ruin I can hide behind.
The one ruin.
I am using this dense piece of terrain to hide most of my vehicles in case you get some pot shots off. And of course, Mr. Exocrine can only reach like 36 inches. So, then with a move. So I'm just trying to keep as hidden as possible. This objective is really out in the open. So let's see what we can do.
I'll get there.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. I did spend one of my 9 command points on 5 racks to be put into the webway, so they're in Deep Strike Reserve. And you didn't put anything in reserve.
I don't know. No. The Trigon deserves to be out and about.
That's scarier for me. I don't like it when you put more things on the table. I want you to deep strike things so I can zone you out. Come on.
He's all out and about.
Let me zone you out so you can't deep strike.
Well, I've learned my lesson from playing Blood Angels. Deep striking ain't all it's cracked up to be.
So with that, we're going to go onto the first turn, rolling to see who goes first, or who has to. There's no... There's no...
That was a 3, that was a 5.
Well, there you go.
Bada boom.
That means you have to run at me, bro. Come at me, bro. This is Crusher Stampede, turn number 1. So Max has decided to take, bring it down. So I do give up 11 points for vehicles. He's decided to take to the last, which I believe is the Zoanthropes. And
My twins.
They're more expensive than the Carnifex units.
I want
Maybe. We'll see. We'll come back with that. Yes. And then and engage on all fronts, because you just want to go around and take over the whole table. In my case, I went for bring it down, because there's only one thing to kill, and that is monsters. I took retrieve Nachmund data, so I have to try and get those points. And I did take engage on all fronts, because as much as I'd like to take Stranglehold, if I take Stranglehold, it forces me to fight the monsters, and I don't always want to have to fight the monsters. I might want to just run away from the monsters and still get points.
So you were correct, by the way. The Carnifexes are the more expensive one.
Okay. Both units of Carnifexes?
Oh yeah, they're both 340 each.
Okay, so Carnifex unit, and the Zoanthropes unit, which are more expensive than pretty much anything.
Yep.
Okay, so that means now because they're a unit and they act independently, if all three of them live, Max will get 5 points. If I kill one or more, then they'll be under their full strength, and they will only be worth 3 points. Because they're a split unit. But it does mean I have to kill all three of them to get rid of to the last, and I can't just leave one alive, which is hard to do.
You have to fight me.
I can't just not fight you in order for you to get all the points. We're going to show you how the movement happens after. Yes. So take a look here, and with one command point, the Zoanthropes have become objective secured. Yay!
Hooray!
Which means that I think it's any unit. I'm pretty sure it's not just a monster.
It might be a Synapse unit.
Cool.
No, so they were. That's why I went with the safe route.
Make it happen. So now he's just taken control of that objective because permanently, which means he can just leave it alone if he wants.
That's mine now. No, wait, no, I can't. You got things over there.
I do. I have tons of reserves. So if you don't screen, I'm just gonna go everywhere.
Well, good thing I brought a lot of body.
That's right. Okay, let's dive into the movement phase. And here we are after movement. The Carnifexes all ran a grand total of 4 inches combined.
They did it. They did it.
2 inches. The two Hive Tyrants have moved up. X Screens just moved up to open up this area here. And then the Trigon Prime did advance and get aggressive, while the Zoanthropes also advanced and just kind of stayed behind the Tyrannifex, getting his acid spray into a good location, while these shooty fexes have essentially taken cover behind this big crate, ready to move around and get some angles on the Drukari. I do like to hide. I do not like to show anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just hiding like the true Dark Eldar player that I am. I am so brave. With that, we're going to dive into the psychic phase. A couple of psychic powers to go off.
I get all of them.
Got like Catalyst and like a 4-up invul save on something and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Well, because everything is either out of range or hiding, that's going to be it for yours.
That it is. It was
you don't have a Swarm Lord for double moving a Demarcaron up in my face.
No, it's in the mail.
It's okay. There we
it's
go.
in the mail.
It might be expressed on the tabletop, but it didn't express get here on time.
They take a while to spawn. Okay.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense. We're not playing on TTS, okay? Like owning the models is part of the process.
Correct. It's gotta be my paint scheme.
That's right. You can't just borrow Hammer stuff. Although, except for the Zoanthrope you brought last time.
That was an exception, as I didn't want to go back upstairs.
Yeah, that's right. I just didn't want to use my legs.
They're in a big case that's not easy to move.
Exactly. I had to help him move that case. So we're going to go... So I know. You did get your engage on all fronts because that Carnifex moved past that line. You've got 3, so you got 2 points for that. And for the bonus, you did gain control of an objective that you did not have, which gives you 2 bonus points. And of course, that one has now been objective secured cleared, which means you control it, whether or not you're on it or not.
I have a funny feeling some racks are going to show up.
Yeah, potentially. Not now, because they can't come until turn 2.
Now,
but with that, Catalyst did go off on the Trigon.
Yes.
And you failed the 4-up invulnerable save on...
By 1.
Yeah, even with 3d6
Yep.
on these. Oh, so he just has a 5-up. Oh no.
no.
Oh no. What is going
does
to
this
happen?
world
This
come
it is terrible. But with that, Archon Skari has decided it is his turn to go, and it is Drukari turn number 1.
Okay.
And we're done with movement.
Yes.
I just had a great belch and made Max laugh so hard. It was great.
It was fantastic.
I decided to run away. I have run away because that guy can go and touch that piece of terrain with his little gun and then can see through all the windows, which means everything within 18 inches is in danger. Other than that, I've moved the Ravagers and everything out this way. I did keep this Raider outside of 18 of the Tyran effects.
So I will have to move it.
Exactly, to get some shots off, but I am on that objective right now.
Yes.
The Rax that are on here took that objective, and then the Rax and the Venom got out, moved out. They're going to retrieve Nakman data in this corner because that's full of bugs, so they're going to sacrifice their lives to just get the points. And then everything else moved far, far away from the big, nasty bugs that are coming out that way. And then the Venom moved back, and the Rax that were holding that objective got into the Venom. Other than that, I'm keeping everything else essentially about the same here. I've got some Dark Lances I need to shoot. I'm going to try and kill some of the ranged combat.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But essentially, I want to try and hit that hard and then basically create as much space over this way to force him to come back this way. So we'll see. And then if he does come too heavy into here, I do have the pressure of the Hellions and stuff that can kind of push in. So we'll see how that works. Other than that, that's the plan.
Oh, yeah.
Will the plan work? I don't know. But
I'm just going to charge.
no, stay where you are, right here. Just don't go anywhere.
But the food's that way.
Ew, the food. Yeah, it's crunchy metal. Delicious.
It's delicious. Eldar metal.
It's like a Oreo. It's like squishy on the. It's got squishy on the inside. Big bite. It's like crunchy on the outside. Like nice, delicious insides.
It's
like a little stuffing filled Dorito, or or you could. We had these things called pinguinos, which were like a Twinkie bar, but it was like a cupcake / Twinkie bar that was chocolate. And you put it in the freezer, and it like freeze the inside, and it was amazing.
So next turn we're running. We're going
so delicious. That sounds
way.
amazing, he says. With that, let's go into the shooting phase.
No, we can skip it.
No. Well, I am done. That was this whole shooting phase began with this Ravager rolling 3 1s to hit, and then rolling a reroll for Blackheart, and then rolling another one.
I really wish you were shooting plasma.
I wish he died. Okay. I think. So.
I mean, after my boy.
That's right. I did kill one, which does take away 2 points for you to the last. And the other Ravager was the one that killed him. He got 8 wounds through exactly. So 10 wounds technically minus 1 for each one because of Crusher Stampede. So good job. Ravager number 2. You get a medal. You are fired. And then
I'm eating that one.
Yeah, you're eating the good one.
Yes.
The 2 Raiders did fire at the Tyran effects though, and they put some work onto him.
Yes, they did. Much to my dismay.
You did spend a CP to try and reroll one of the invols.
Into a 1.
But they did do like 9 damage into him.
Yes.
Yes, so 9 damage with 2 Dark Lances. That's including the -1. So I rolled quite spicy for the Dark Lances over there. And then last but not least, this Dark Lance over here took a pot shot at the Trigon, knocked 3 wounds off of it after Catalyst. And then the Venom put 1 more wound with the long-range cannon. And that's it. Not much happened on the first turn. It's just positioning, just kind of getting ready. And the speed of the Dark Eldar means I can hide really, really far away
Look at this.
and make him come to me. However, once he takes control of that objective in the middle, he'll get 12s unless I take it away from him.
Fight me.
Which means I'm going to have to come in. I'm going to have to commit at some point. And I did get my retrieve Nakmund data.
Nickamund.
However, we're moving into Tyranid turn number 2.
Correct.
You will be scoring 8 points minimum because I hold 2. And at the end of my turn, I did score that one for having not having grabbed it earlier, which means I believe that gives me a 2 points for bonus, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
And with that, we dive into Tyranids. Crusher Stampede turn number 2. Exciting times. It's time for the Tyranids to get active and get out there.
I'm running that way.
Crush it.
Some fault.
And we're here after the movement phase. You did spend 1 command point to heal the Tyrannifex.
Yes, I did.
Healed at D3 for 3, so he's back up
Oh,
to
yeah.
8, which is full bracket. Which is
I'm
really
super
cool.
excited.
You did make this Carnifex objective secured,
Yes.
therefore allowing you to take control of that objective permanently until I take it away.
That's mine now.
That's right. And last but not least, you did advance and run with a whole bunch of... Not him, he has a gun.
Not him.
But you did run with him. You ran with him or advanced.
Yep.
You did just moved him up.
Yep.
They moved up. They're ready to go eat some racks.
Delicious.
And over here, the Zoanthropes didn't move too fast.
No, they were a little slow from the first time.
The Tyrannifex was able to move over the line to give you engage, and you're just bringing your guns to bear to try and
Oh, yeah.
kill some of these transports,
Oh, yeah.
which is important. But there you have it. We have the second turn as we move on.
The psychic.
Yeah, there you go.
Down.
End of the Psychic phase. This Carnifex got an extra attack and can reroll all hit rolls
Yes, he can.
in close combat. Then Catalyst failed to go off, and you decided not to reroll it because you want command points for other goodies.
Many other goodies.
The Zoanthropes finally gave the Tyrannifex a 4-up invulnerable save. And
So happy.
then they smited with their super 24-inch smite.
Oh, it was big.
And rolled an 11, so it was D6 plus 3 and did 6 damage on that raider. Ooh, that was a spicy smite, mega smite.
Got some ghost peppers on that.
With now, yeah, they definitely did. That was some spicy. Woo, woo, woo. Shouldn't have had the burrito. So we're gonna go on to.
Shooting!
That's right.
I get to shoot.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Lies.
probably not.
Lies.
Probably not.
I'm trying very hard to prevent this. However, you've got
Yeah.
some good guns over here, and then you've
Oh,
got
yes.
one Hive Tyrant over there, and the Exocrine, which can actually shoot this venom if you wanted to.
Yeah, I want that thing to go.
Excellent.
Yes, mini egg salad.
End of the shooting phase.
I did things.
You did. Okay, so you did pull 3 wounds off of this venom,
Yes, I did.
because the -1 hit was actually really handy, and you
It
decided
was.
not to keep him stationary because you wanted your CP.
Yeah.
So,
Which came in handy.
however, this Hive Tyrant did pull 6 wounds off of
Ooh,
that
yes, he did.
Ravager,
Oh.
and as you can see, one Ravager is now dead, being shot to heck by
He deserved it.
Super Flamer and a couple of heavy venom cannons, and this Raider is actually alive with 1 wound remaining. Excellent.
Egg salad.
So with that, we're going to dive into the charge and then fight phase.
Oh, yes.
And there are a couple of racks who want to live
No, they don't.
in peace and harmony.
No, they don't.
In the charge phase, that Tyrannifex failed to charge against the Ravager.
It was a Hail Mary.
It was a long charge. And then over here, both Carnifexes made it through, even through the difficult ground,
Go with
and
your
then
land.
just ate the racks. They just
Delicious.
ate them. They
Yeah,
just
delicious.
completely destroyed them. Which, that's that. So you do control an objective that you didn't have at the start of your turn.
Yes.
So you will get 2 points for that. You will get 2 points for Bring It Down, because you did kill one of my tanks, although one's on 1 wound and one's on 5 wounds. So let's just say that my tanks are not long for this world.
They deserved it.
They deserve to die. Okay, fair enough. I do hold 2 objectives, though.
Yes,
'cause
you do.
I got lucky that you didn't make that charge, which means that I will get 8 points, which is good for me. And with that, we'll dive in. You did get your engage for 2 as well. So,
I'm very happy about it.
oh boy, okay. Now is where it gets spicy, because these Hive Tyrants are like half your like damage output is in these Hive Tyrants, and they're just waiting. They're just waiting. It's terrifying.
just sneaking
It is
up there.
absolutely terrifying. I'm
We're
not
just
gonna
snaking
lie.
up there.
You just technically he's snaking.
He's snaking up
They're
there.
just- they're
flapping.
They're flapping. They're
flapping.
definitely flapping. Okay. Drukari turn number 3. Two.
Duh.
Dose.
Yeah.
End of the movement phase. The Rax and Archon Skari got out of the Venom, and the Venom has moved full speed to shoot and then potentially fire and fade, and move block these 2 Carnifexes, but also give me my engage on all fronts. In this side.
2 for
Was
1.
important. That's right. The Hellions rolled a 6 for their advance, so they were right here, and they moved 20 inches up. They're going to shoot, potentially charge that Trigon, do as much damage as they can there, while this unit of Hellions stayed 42 inches away from that exocrine.
What did the exocrine do?
The Ravager that's bracketed and the Raider kept their noses in the dense terrain from -1 to be hit, and they've got their Dark Lances aimed at, stuff over this side of the table.
Of course.
However, Max, my trap is sprung.
I knew you were going to do it.
There you go. So they came down and they pulled the banner off and took your home objective. Excellent.
Yes, they did.
They did, and they're just going to be really annoying. Actually, it's a different unit. Wait, not this one. That one you killed over there. It's
Yes,
one.
I did.
It was one with tabs, so I have to put the tabs down. They just get cooler abilities. I did use an enhanced sail, 22-inch movement, which is an advance with this Raider, and it's going to charge into the Zoanthropes. So if they fall back, they can't cast any Psychic powers. I have the Succubus, 5 more racks, and 5 Incubi in that Raider as well. Meanwhile, we had Drazar get out of the Raider that was wounded. The Witches get out of the Raider. They're going to go and try and tackle this Tyrannifex, while this unit of Incubi did move out in advance to pass the craters to potentially go and kill, I think, 1 more of these heavy venom cannons in close combat. Potentially, we'll see. Because they are -1 damage, which makes it... And an invul. So it's it's unlikely that I'll kill it. So with that, let's dive into the shooting phase.
Skip it, it's fun.
No, I do like the shooting phase.
I like the fight phase.
I will get to that. There will be some fight phase.
We'll get there.
I do have 9 command points, though.
That's a lot of
Which is good, because I haven't used any for the first couple of turns. But when I do use them, I use them very fast. So with that, let's dive in to the shooting phase. And we're done with shooting. I was able to put 4 damage on this Hive Tyrant from 1 Dark Lance, because everything else either failed to wound or didn't hit. However, you did spend a CP to reroll a save, which you failed. So
that was a 1.
that's okay.
Into a mighty 1.
I was able to take 3 wounds off the Trigon with just sporadic poison shooting, and I was able to take 1 wound off of the Tyrannifex with sporadic shooting from the Witches.
Yes.
That advanced, so everybody inside can't really shoot because there's no phantasms or anything in there.
Yep.
And I didn't do any damage to the Carnifexes back there with the Dark Lance because it failed to do anything.
There was another 1 roller.
It was a 1 rerolled into a 1 for Black Heart. So it was like Vect was just laughing at me. And Max, who was laughing at me the whole time.
I can't help but say I was very pleased to see that.
You should be pleased.
But then
about that.
I rolled 2 1s myself.
You did. So it was karma.
It equals
Karma. Yes, that's how that was. So I am going to do some charges. My favorite one
boy.
is going to be to spend a command point on those Witches
Yes.
to deny Overwatch, and then charge you
Oh,
because they're Cult of Strife. So
That was like I was waiting for it. I was excited. This was his moment. You've raised my hopes and expertly dashed them.
I know, I put 2 units. I was like, I wonder if he thinks he can Overwatch. Yes, you did think you could Overwatch. Okay, I'm going to deny Overwatch with my Witches.
I'm greatly disappointed. I hope you understand.
Cult of Strife, 1 CP. Amazing. Okay, they're going to jump in. There you go.
Oh, they're in.
10 inches.
They're in.
Excellent.
Don't worry about
Absolutely amazing. I love it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do Drazar. And then after that, he goes 11. Woo.
it. Wow.
He is spicy. I'll roll and move it. But you get the idea. And then the Hellions are going to charge into that Trigon over there.
I'm not especially high.
So after movement, Drazar, the Witches, the Incubi, and then this Raider actually charged 10 inches, was able to basically jump over the Zoanthropes. The Hellions did charge in here, and they're out of 3 inches of the Hive Tyrant as well. What's the leadership on the turn?
7.
7? Okay, so Drazar's going to try and make him fight last. And he does with an 8. So fight last for the Tyrannifex. That means he can't be interrupted. And what's the leadership? 6. Okay, do they make that guy fight last? No, they don't.
Aha!
So he could potentially interrupt.
Totally worth it.
However, I will be attacking with the Hellions first.
Dang it.
Because
Darn.
I am going to be spending 2 command points as well to reroll all wound rolls with them.
Oh, that's powerful.
Yeah. Okay, my good sir, you've decided with the Hellions doing 41 attacks. I didn't move them into pile-in. They could have. For ease of just rolling first and just getting it done.
Yes.
I killed the Trigon. However, you're spending 2 command points.
Yes.
To fight again.
This
And
is
to
the
fight
first
again
time
is to
he's
fight
ever
in
got to
death.
fight anything.
Oh, really?
This is the first time.
When he dies. With a
That's
Crusher,
okay.
With a Crusher Stampede stratagem.
Yes.
Cool. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to vect that stratagem.
That's just rude.
So it costs you 3 next time you want to use it. Because I don't like that stratagem. That stratagem makes me sad.
Totally fine. I don't think I'm gonna have the points to do it again.
I honestly should have vected the heal to make it 2.
That would have been.
That would have been good. Okay, so you get to fight at full profile.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
6 full attacks setting on freeze, rerolling 1s with the talents.
Yep.
Oh,
You want to kill some Hellions.
yes, I do. Let's reroll these 2 1s.
Very nice. Very nice.
They all hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, this doesn't. Get out of here.
And toughness 4 on me.
So 3s.
Cool.
Yoink.
Okay.
That's very
only 2.
perfect.
Oh, 1. Only 1.
It's 1.
Whew. Will he kill a single Hellion?
Yes.
I need a 6. If I roll a 6, you should go buy some Skari dice right now. The link is in the description. No.
Yes.
You killed one. It's what, 3 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now I also get 1 extra attack.
Oh, the tail.
With my tail.
That's right. The tail. You don't get to reroll that. You quit. That's it. You're done.
The one time.
The one time he gets to fight.
Literally the one time.
Okay, 1 Hellion died.
I got 1.
You did. You did. There are 9 Hellions remaining in that unit. And I will be spending a single command point because they killed a model in their Cult of Strife to give them a 4+ invulnerable save for the rest of the battle round until my next turn. Hooray!
Now hold on a minute.
It's
I have to cast a spell for that.
Nope, I just say I don't like you very much. And thank you very much for allowing me to kill you, which gives me... They're all hopped up on pain, and now they have a 4-up invul save. Excellent. Which means they might not survive. They might survive, though. So,
Fair play.
They're very annoying. Exactly. Okay, would you like to interrupt? Oh, wait, you don't have any more command
I
points.
got 1.
So that is
And
a...
everyone else fights last, no, except for them.
Except for the guy that
did. Yeah,
which you weren't going to anyway.
They got 2 guns.
Exactly.
They're shooty boys.
Okay, so essentially this is going to just pile in and consolidate and kind of make even more distance that way. So he's going to pile in and then et cetera, et cetera. And
I'm
then
gonna try and headbutt you.
you are, and then Drazar and them are going to fight. We'll come back to see what happens, but that was the fun one. Well, as you can see, the Tyrannofex is still alive, making like
Yes, he is.
6 out of 6, or 5 out of 6 invulnerable saves from Drazar.
It was great.
What? That 4-up invulnerable save coming in clutch,
I love
keeping it alive. The witches did do most of the damage. They double fought because they Cult of Strife to fight twice. The Tyrannofex is 2 wounds remaining. But what I've done here, as you can see, is I've based the Tyrannofex with a witch and not based it with Drazar. So that in the shooting phase, the Tyrannofex can't target Drazar because he's not the closest and he's a character and he's lookout-sirred by the witches. So the Tyrannofex is going to have to flame the witches first and then potentially flame Drazar. It's a cool little trick you can use, especially against Tau battle suits. You can put like characters in there.
Tau.
That's right. And do that sort of thing. On this side, the Incubi charged in, did 4 damage to one of the Carnifexes, then piled into both Carnifexes who attacked and killed, well, did 3 wounds, so I killed the Clavex and 1 more.
They did great.
Over here, 1 wound was done headbutting into the Raider.
Bop.
And then, of course, I killed that, which you saw. And there's 9 on that objective. But, of course, a Hive Tyrant is worth 12. So you hold that objective, which means you will get your 8 points for holding that objective and for holding this one. However, I did kill a unit that was within range of an objective.
Yes.
And I did not hold I did. I hold an objective that I didn't held. So I actually get 3 bonus points this turn.
Yes.
And I get my engage with my Venom over there. With this, these units over here, and of course over there, giving me a 3-point engage, and I killed 1 more monster, so that'll be another 2 victory points. As we move into Crusher Stampede turn 3, where things are starting to get spicy.
Well, I got a plan.
Well, Max, you decided to try and heal your shooty Flyrant.
Yes.
He
I
only
got
healed
1.
Yeah, he only healed 1. Killyflyrant has decided to challenge Archon Skari to hand-to-hand combat because he is the elf eater.
Oh, yes. Delicious.
Oh no, there will be an epic fight. There will be an epic fight. It'll be fantastic.
You're going to be great.
The Stompy Killy Carnifexes, one has decided to go eat Oreo. The other two have decided to go and potentially kill some of the Hellions. While this Exocrine has decided that they shouldn't have left this whole space open to the webway and instinctively turns around and goes to murder them.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to eat him anyway. It was my trap.
There's always a still in combat because they can't fall back and do psychic powers, which is why I charge them with the Raider.
Rude.
And over here, they can shoot into combat, but, we'll see what happens with my Incubi. If I have one Incubi left that just keeps something alive, that would be worth it to me.
I'm going to kill it.
I hope you don't. Other than that,
We got Psychic?
This you decide not to do anything here, not to act at full or anything.
No.
You're just gonna try and stay still, flame.
I have faith.
You have faith, them. Anyway, we'll go into the psychic phase. But there is action happening all over the table here. Very exciting, and
I'm pleased with how this is playing out.
Yeah, it's been good.
I like the Crusher.
it's really fun. Very different. This is the first time you've played Crusher.
Yes, I usually play the Horde.
Yeah.
This is a lot easier on my back.
There you go. Definitely a lot easier. However, Crusher, that 4-up invul just alone, you know what I mean?
Lord,
Such a
was
huge
great. difference.
If that was just normal Tyranids, you'd have just been dead because Drazar would have just killed him.
Oh, yeah, no
So-
contest.
Yeah, and that -1 damage has come in clutch.
It has actually, so it is seriously so good. I was very skeptical on how it was going to perform because, old Tyranids versus new stuff.
Yep.
I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit on an objective and not kill anything. I'm killing, I feel like I'm playing the game. This is fantastic.
I love it. Okay, well, let's dive into the Psychic phase.
Oh, yes.
Psychic phase complete.
Very short this time, actually.
Very short, yeah. He put D3 attacks on this Hive Tyrant and got 2
Yes.
extra, so that's per minute. And then the Warlord trait gives him D3 the first time he fights. Per turn.
Once per turn.
Correct. And then over here, this Carnifex has reroll wound rolls. Reroll hit rolls.
Yes.
So he's going to go try and murder some Hellions. Over this side, the Zoanthropes put a 4-up invulnerable save on the Tyrannifex again. And then they smote the Raider and put 5 wounds on the Raider, bringing the Raider down to 4 wounds remaining.
I'm going to bop the rest of it.
You're going to just headbutt the rest of them. Absolutely love it. So with that, we're going to dive into the shooting phase. Yes, there's a couple of things. We'll come back after and you'll see how much the Tyranids have killed.
Honestly, there's more shooting for now.
Yeah, your army's, other than you don't have Hive Guard, but you do have a lot of shooting in the list.
It seems pretty balanced to me. I like it.
That's... Ooh, well, it's a very effective shooting phase, considering you don't really have a lot of models.
Quite impressive.
This Ravager died, got brought down to 1 wound by the Heavy Venom Cannon, and then the Death Spitters on this combat-y Tyrant
Yes.
ended up taking the last wound off. Although the most surprising part of the shooting phase happened on this side of the table.
This was awesome.
So he just, first shot, killed all the witches. Second shot, put 3 wounds on Drazar. And forced me to spend a CP to make reroll a save to make sure Drazar stayed alive. And then this guy here can't shoot blast into combat, so shoots Death Spitters into the 3 Incubi, kills 3 of them, of course allocates the other shots in there, and then rolls 3 shots and misses 3 times, which then forces the second one to shoot into him as well, because that was the only target he had, and then killed him.
Couldn't see anything else.
I couldn't see anything else, so that's it. They're not in combat anymore.
This good boy.
Oh yeah, he did. He killed. They are prophets of the flesh, which means they're transhuman essentially against strength 7 or less. So he only killed 1, and with that, we're diving into the charge. Yeah, it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be fun. Let's charge.
Great time.
I love it. This is great. There's lots of stuff dying on both sides. It's very entertaining. Okay, so we're here
Alright.
charging. 2 Carnifexes charged in, they did Immortal. 1 Carnifex charged in, did nothing. And then he barely made the charge into both. And then Archon Skari makes him fight last. Yes. And
Yes,
then
he
over here,
I made it!
he made it into combat with the Rax. However, he didn't want to use this super cool stratagem to do mortal wounds
I got
because
one left.
he wants to keep it for rainy day,
Exactly.
is what it
You
is.
gotta swirl your points.
I do have to roll to see if Drazar spooks your guy again. Oh, he does.
you
You're spooked.
Yeah.
Spooked.
Yep.
Um,
You got her.
Okay, well, you get to choose a charger to attack with first. My Hellions have always strike first because they're Cult of Strife. So they'll get to fight after your first charger. And then
Oh, well, isn't that great? Well, I
Yeah.
think I know where I'm going. I'm going with the reroll guy.
that does make sense. We're here as the exciting stuff happens. First of all, I passed all my invulnerable saves. That's 2 out of 2 6-up invulnerable saves to not take damage from those ranks. Excellent. Over here, I've lost 3 Hellions thanks to my 4-up feel no pain, 4-up invulnerable save, and then I attacked. Of course, put 2 wounds on each one because I wasn't able to focus all my attack. Bless you. And again, and then I get to fight with the Rax, so they're gonna all get their attacks in. And I spent 1 command point to reroll wound rolls. Bless you again. It is. It is.
This is Drukhari.
It's allergic.
Oh.
He's allergic to Drukari. Needing 2s to hit with the Rax, and I spent 1 command point for
Reroll
Flesh
wounds.
Crafters for reroll wound rolls. So a couple of 1s in there. They are poisoned, so they wound on 4s.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to reroll these wound rolls. Excellent. So that'd be 5 at AP 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, look at
like
this.
it.
We got the 4-up in bones.
Okay, I do 1.
One.
Ah, sad. Just 1.
Yeah.
1, no.
Just 1.
Oh, no.
And then we got this die.
He's got so many
goes
attacks,
to
too.
11. Well, there's even more.
Oh, I know. So now you get to fight with somebody who fights normal. He charged, so he fights normal. So you could go with him if you want, or you could go with
I know.
you could go with Zoe's, or you could go.
I'm actually gonna wait on him because he's only taken 1. And I could potentially heal more.
that's right. Because when you kill, you heal.
Yes.
Correct.
I like
yes.
eating things.
Yeah, you do like eating things. Good thing I didn't interrupt over that because that would have been pointless.
It would have been. So we're gonna start head bopping.
Okay, and we'll come back. It's just head bopping. Okay, so because I didn't want to go with Archon Skari, I decided to attack my Raider first, and now because he can't fight, forced him to attack with him first. So
Yep.
to see if he heals, because he eats people and heals.
No,
That's his adaptation.
Yes.
Who are you attacking?
Well, I can only attack the weird looking ones.
You can attack, or Skari. Yeah.
Huh.
You're in combat with both. You did charge both of them.
Well, I'm gonna do the D3 additional attacks.
Okay.
And that's probably affecting my decision.
Okay, so right now you've got your attacks +2 plus...
3.
Ooh, very nice. Lots
So
of
that's
attacks.
5.
So 5
that's-
plus your normal.
Yes, that's 4 plus the bone sabers. So that's 5. I have 10 attacks.
Nice. Okay, so you're going to spend your command point to reroll wound rolls.
Yep.
And you're
for that
attacking
character.
everything into the Rex.
Yes, their hardiness is disturbing me.
It is.
It really is. Even though I believe I control the objective. No, I don't.
No,
They don't
they're
have-
obsec. You need to.
So I need to get rid of them.
You need to get rid of them.
They need to go.
So hitting on 2s.
Hang on, 2.
No rerolls though.
No.
Okay.
Which I didn't need.
Nice. And then because they're prophets of the flesh,
Yes.
you need 4s because you're only strength 6,
Correct.
right?
Re-rolling.
Correct. So you do get to reroll, and they're all 3 damage.
Yes, they are.
Wow, that was a fantastic
Wow,
roll.
that was actually really.
Yeah, it's 7 so far with only 3 rerolls.
Which doesn't.
Okay, so 7
7.
invulnerable saves. I have 6 up saves here. Kamala Rax, and they're 3 damage each in terms of damage. Okay, so I will try and pass successes here. 3 times over, 5s. No, you kill him. he just, bleh. And then he can heal.
I had a tail swipe,
Yeah.
but
no.
I guess I don't get it.
You set everything into them.
Everything, just get it all.
And then you
Get it
heal.
out
You heal the wound.
of here. Hooray!
Get out of here. And, well, now you do take that objective, which is no longer mine.
Yeah.
Because you count as 12 models on that objective.
This is a fantastic update.
It's great. I love it. You're so excited. It's
I
fantastic.
really am. I love.
Well,
love
fine,
this.
fine. Archon Skari
All right,
will
let's
fight
do
you
this.
by himself. It'll be really exciting.
All
Let's
right.
do this. He's gonna duel you with his power sword, hitting on 2s. Blackheart reroll, and then wounding on 5s. Oh yeah, 2
no.
at AP 3. So
AP Forpenbone. Hey, there it is.
Yeah, silly Hive Tyrant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, now Drazar's gonna fight. See if I can kill that Tyrannifex.
Oh no.
Okay, I just realized I didn't deploy my Court of the Archon.
Oh, jeez.
I literally just didn't even put him on the table. Let's see how much I can do without the Court of the Archon on the table, which would have been really handy right about now. Oh my gosh, how did I forget that?
I mean, you could wait on him.
No, it's an extra command point. I want my command points. Okay, let's just play without him. Let's see what happens.
You're positive?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
It's too far. It's too far gone.
It's too far
It
gone,
is
damn it.
turn 3. How did I play the whole? I just put my casualties on the board and I noticed them there. I was like, oh no! I could have literally had my court right there. You know, I'm thinking, man, I'm running out of models to do stuff with, and of course, I forgot my court. Well, you know, it's okay. I don't need them. I don't need them anyway.
C'est la vie.
That's how that works. Let's well, fine then.
Fine, then.
Let's see what Drazar can do here. He's going to
Do things.
attack. Yeah, he's going to attack with his 3 damage attacks on
Yeah, he is.
2s to hit, and on 4s to wound. And he hates everything.
Hates everybody.
So hate to return all. That's 3 saves. They are 3 damage each, so they go down to 2. You have 2 moves left,
but
Mr.
he's
Tyrannifex.
so okay.
And
No, he's not.
he's gonna die. Does he death rose?
No.
No. Good.
So close.
Good.
My
Good.
poor boy.
Pet. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Things I've lost.
I'm okay. 3 models. Whee! Drazar's gonna go this way. Rawr.
All right.
Rawr, let's come fight. He's gonna go murder some of these things, which will be super fun.
To go murder.
Okay, well, I think I owe you a morale on those. Oh no, these racks need to fight you. Okay, and then we'll come back. Oh, I can't believe I forgot my court. So at the end of the turn, you will get engaged for 2 because you have 3 table quarters. Because I killed a Tyrannifex.
Yes, you did.
You will have gotten 2 points for killing that Raider, 2 points for killing the Ravager, 1 point for killing the Venom. So 5 points for bringing it down. And you still have 13 points for To the Last, as we're moving on to turn number 3 for the Drukhari. And I only get 4 primary points because my racks were upsec and they did hold the line over there for now. So hopefully we'll see what we can do. I still have my succubus and everything, but I don't. My goodness, it's gonna haunt me for the rest of all of tomorrow.
All of tomorrow.
I could have literally just had them sitting right here. You know, just really,
Coming to help.
just being happy about life. I painted them all nice, and now they're not even going to participate. However, I do need to try. I have to kill him. If I don't kill him, I'm in trouble. So. I have 1 turn to try bring him down, which is all I'm going to get. So let's see what I can do with that.
Boy.
Time to spring the trap. Okay. The Hellions have basically moved over here. The Witches have moved out. The Incubi have just moved out. They're going to do retrieve Nachman data in this corner right here. Then I've got these Hellions. Hellions can fall back and charge as a rule, which is really cool. So they fell back and pulled down your banner at the end of the phase there. And they're just essentially going to charge back in, potentially do some damage to one of the Carnifexes. While the Succubus and the Incubi have gotten out of that Raider and have decided to basically, I have to start doing some damage there. So hopefully we can do some damage while trying to kill that Exocrine. Drazar has decided that he wants to go and do his best impression of a killing Carnifex guy. Other than that,
you can try.
I can. We got this Raider just moved up to get me my engagement fronts on that corner. That is now empty, and this still has 5 racks in it over here.
Oh my.
So with that, we're going to do some shooting. Let's do this Dark Lance into there.
Thank you.
Blackheart reroll. It hits.
Darn.
And it wounds.
And it does. 3 bone.
That's right.
And there we go.
They don't care because they have a 3 ball. Oh no. Other than that, this is the important one. I'm going to see what happens over here. I won't touch him. I'm just going to shoot him far away. Okay, so the Hellions and the Witches charged into the Hive Tyrant. After shooting their poison, which is unmodified wound rolls, I was able to put 5 damage on the Hive Tyrant. And then
say I like this.
These Hellions have charged into just the one Carnifex, staying out of 3 of Heroic Intervention. Their aim is to pile in and just stay out of 6 inches of the center of the table and get me my engagement on fronts. Over here, I've got the Incubi charging into the Exocrine. The Succubus charging into them, but then she's going to attack and then bounce back over here to get away from any smite range shenanigans. And then,
I want to smite.
and then Drazar is going to try and do some work on both of these over here. So lots of action happening all over the table. But first, we have 36 attacks from these Hellions.
Just 36.
I did spend the 2 command points to reroll all wound rolls. They hit on 2s because this is the first batch. 18 hit rolls.
Once.
I did, so that's 17 so far. I do need 6s to wound though because you are -1 to wound. I'm only strength 4 on them. Okay, so that's 5 so far. And we get to reroll these because we're very excited about life. Excellent. So that's 7 so far. And then we have a second volley.
Yep.
Okay, hitting on 2s. No rerolls here because Archon Skari is not a raid mastermind in this list. Here, missed 4 times though. And then 6s. Ooh, nothing so far. Oh, 3 more, so that's 10 so far.
Oh, yeah.
And then rerolls because they hate you.
I don't like this. 4, 8.
And that'll be 3 more. So that's 13 at AP2.
All right then.
So
let's
13
go.
4-ups. Yeah. You have 7 wounds remaining. Come on, Hellions. Will they use it effectively? And I think
1,
that
2,
is
3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Oh, I just got you. Yes. Yeah. Die.
Dang.
No more command points. No healing for you.
Dang.
Go, Hellions. Go. Absolute money. Clutch.
Shut up, Rose.
Clutch.
Darn.
Does not explode. Clutch. That's right. They're very pointy. They're very. No. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. Good
Not
job.
the Warlord.
Good job. Was that your Warlord?
That was.
Excellent. Haha. Archon Skari didn't even have to fight him. He's like, come and fight for me, minions.
I don't want to look at that. I don't want it.
I don't want to. Just leave me alone. And then the Hellions are going to pile in and just make sure that this objective has lots of models on it. And it's very hard for you to get around. Okay, excellent.
All right.
So with that, we'll do the other combats. I'll come back. That was the important one I wanted to show off.
That's
Because that was a big one. That was a big one.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm good. End of the fight phase. Well, this Carnifex that lived with 3 wounds remaining killed 3 of the Hellions.
Yes.
Which is very sad. Actually, these 3.
Not for me.
What, sorry?
Not for me.
Yep, there you go. Then over here, this killed 2 of the Incubi with his crushing limbs and only took 2 damage in return or
Pretty
something
much,
like that. I still have to fight with these ranks as
yes.
well. However, the Succubus did kill 2 of the Zoanthropes and then bounce back with her competitive edge. Actually really handy against the army.
That was ridiculous.
It was really good. That's really good. And Drazar put 2 wounds on one Carnifex and killed the other one with his double fights, which is really good. So almost dropped down one of the full to the lasts there as well. Okay, let's see what they do. Oh, they did absolutely nothing. I owe you a morale right here. They lost 3 of their friends. Their leash of 8. So they are okay.
I thought that was no, they are 8.
They are 8 with the sergeant. And last but not least, they did retrieve enactment data. However, they are only 5 models and they're not a troop choice. So hopefully I don't roll a 6. Okay, good. They did it. They did it. I needed the witches to jump in because they were obsec, so I needed to overload that objective. So I'm very lucky. I'm so happy they did it. So I did get my 3rd retrieve enactment data, and because they passed morale, there's 3 models, and I get my engage on all fronts for all 4 objectives as we move into your turn. However, you do have this objective over here.
Yes.
If you spend your CP, you have 8 models here. If you wanted to make him obsec, then I would only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd actually be contested because I would have 8 to your 8 because you only have 8 wounds remaining.
So then, no, it wouldn't matter too much.
So you will be getting 4
Less
4
points.
primary points because I did pull you down from that objective
Yes,
over
you
there.
did. What
Excellent.
I will do in this phase, though, is I'm going to probably make him OBSEC.
Yeah, so you can... Oh, you're going to...
Recap that, then go that way.
That would be the next command phase.
Oh, okay, then I will not spend it this time.
Yeah, you have to start the turn. What you could do is him if you wanted to, then that's capped, and then you could move away and it's capped. But if you move stuff away, I'm so fast, I usually just like take it away.
Yeah,
kinda
really
like I
doesn't
did there,
matter,
right?
so- Okay.
Okay, so with that, on to Crusher Stampede, turn number 4. And here we go, after the movement phase. Hive Tyrant just moved up onto this building, ready to shoot anything at once. These card effects has turned around to go help his friend. And this one has moved its butt back. Ha! Because its baby's got back. Get it? Get it? And then over,
He's funny.
and then over here, and then over here, nothing happens. And then over here, nothing happens.
Nothing.
Okay, so we're gonna move into the psychic phase.
Which should be actually very quick.
Yes, although I did kill 2, which means now it's not like the crazy smite. It's
has
2d.
a possibility, though.
It could. It's 2d3 though with 4, isn't it? Or is it 5 needs for 2d3?
I'm going to double check for you.
Okay. And here we are, end of the psychic phase. Plus d3 attacks. How many do you roll?
Yep. Oh,
You're gonna get
1.
1 extra attack on
Oh,
that card
he has
effects.
the resonance power. He can cast additional psychic powers.
He does.
He'll do the reroll as well.
Nice. He does. Good old resonance
Hey,
bar.
there we go. Thank
Nice.
you for.
So reroll all hits, plus 1
Reroll,
attack,
plus 1 attack.
and then smite.
Smith did not go off.
That's right. You failed the
we
smite. That's right. And then over here we have the
smite.
Zoes. They did smite. They only did 3 wounds though. 2d3 damage.
So close.
So close. Has 1 wound remaining. So that Ravager's still alive. I mean, that Raider is still alive.
Yes.
And then over here, he's still in combat. So he's going to be able to pew his
combat.
guns.
Yep.
Excellent.
Shooting.
So, that's right. On to
Let's
the
go.
shooting. I think you have him and him. Oh, and him. Into Drazar. That's right.
Yes.
That'll be a fun one. Do you want to watch it? Yes, yes, you do.
Yes, you do. The cannon is gonna go to there
If you kill Drazar.
if I kill anything.
Excellent.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
6
3.
Death Spitter attacks.
Drazar, go away.
Drazar has actually done really well this game. Normally he just dies because he's so
I would
aggressive.
love it if he did that.
Okay, he is toughness 4.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah. Well, 3s. He's okay.
Oh.
Well, 2+, but -1. or
Yeah.
whatever. So he's good. He loves it.
Well, I tried.
Drazar is alive. Everything else is insubstantial. End of the shooting phase. The Hive Tyrant opened fire into... No, not that guy. Into them. And killed 1 and put 1 wound on another. Because my 5-up invul was money. You
Yes.
charged into here, put a wound on there with your crushing stampede.
Yep.
And then the Exocrine had to fire both his volleys into
For
the...
some reason.
Because the 5-up invul save for power from pain saved them from the first volley. And then he needed the second one. But he's still at large, just doing his thing.
Yep.
I am going to heroically intervene here.
Oh, of course you would.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Of course you
So I'm
would.
gonna come in and fight you, and then Drazar rolled Snake Eyes to try and make that Karn effects fight last.
I'm
So-
not scared of you.
I'm sure you're not Karn effects. I'm sure you're not. Okay, I guess this Karn effects gets to fight me.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and then my fight first stuff,
All
and then
7 of his attacks.
ooh, that's right, because he did get special, and he rerolls all hit rolls.
He rolling everything.
Because why not?
Oh.
Nice, look at that.
Yeah.
And 3s, because they're only strength 6, which is interesting.
Oh, you know, they got
They-
it's only 4.
4, 5-up invulnerable saves. I lose 2 of them. 1 is still left alive. Okay, I want you to see this. This is really cheeky. This is really cheeky. Okay, I'm gonna kill
Gosh.
the guy that was wounded
No,
and this guy here,
you dare.
and then I believe that is over an inch. Do you mind passing me that widget, please?
I would, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Let's see. Is he out of an inch now? Oh, look. That means that card effects doesn't get to fight him now. Good job, little Helion. Good job. Yeah. 1 Helion survived.
I just want to state here that this is very Very cowardly of you.
They don't care about your feelings. Do you want to come into me so I can fight you for free? No? No? Do you want to pile in? No? Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Okay, so I get to now use my fight first.
Yeah.
So it'll be my Helion, but he's out of combat now, so he can't fight. It'll be
Pile
my...
in. Pile in.
No,
got 3
no. There's no... He's not in engagement range. He can't activate. So you have...
That's a lot of excuses I'm hearing here.
10 attacks from the succubus. Hitting on 2s. Competitive edge means these 2 get put into the pile. And then winning on 2s. So these 2 get put in the pile.
Winning on 2s?
Yeah, poison 2+, baby.
Oh,
So that's six
Or?
invulnerable saves, but they're only 1 damage against you.
Ha!
And you make 4 of them, take 2 damage. So 4 of them get added into the 4 that I missed before. And I roll them again with competitive edge. 2s. And 2s. Take 7 more this time.
Oh, right then.
She's so good. She is
He
crazy.
is absolutely ouch.
And you take 5 this time. You have 1 left. And then she's going to...
I like to call him Mulligan.
She's gonna go this way. 'Cause she can. She's just a show stealer, bouncing around like crazy. Ooh, spicy. Okay. Who else? Oh yeah, you get to pick one to fight. You can either pick this guy here or the Carnifex.
I'm going on the Carnifex.
Oh, fighting Drazar. Exciting times.
Aha.
Good?
Ha! I got 1.
1? Okay. I don't know what... Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to fight your Exocrine. We're going to do that there. It's going to be a great time. There you go. It's time to wake up. It's so early in the
I
morning.
agree.
2's to hit. And 4's to wound. So 3 at AP2 and 1 at AP1.
Wait, no, 3 at AP2.
Sorry, 3 at AP2, 1 at AP1. Yes.
It. No.
Yes, on the 1 wounded Exocrine.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, is that kind of thing? Yeah.
So...
Oh, that's on.
It is on.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on. It's dead.
That.
Die. Does he
Death throes.
explode? Does he explode? Oh, that's a 6.
It's a
Let's
6?
call it a 6.
Let's call it a 6?
Let's call it a 6. He
go.
death throws.
Let's go.
1, 5 up.
Perfect.
He kills.
Thank you.
He dies. Blah. The Exocrine killed a grand total of 7 models today. Okay, so Drazar, 5 attacks. I'm just gonna rub it in, okay?
Oh,
Drazar gets 5 attacks over here. Come on, Drazar, you got this.
Get out of here.
He hates you, hatred eternal, and moving on 4s, and he hates you. So that would be
What did I ever do to him?
4. Just hates everything.
Just hates
okay?
everything? Okay. So here we go. 4 attacks.
4 at 5 ups, and he takes 2 damage. It's down to 4. And okay, now I get to fight again because I'm Drazar.
Oh, right.
That's right.
I forgot.
I know. You celebrated too soon.
You celebrated your own demise.
4.
We'll do it again.
That's right. Well, hopefully. And close. You have 4 ones left. He will go down.
I explode, right? No.
Drazar dies now. No.
Just, yeah.
Drazar dies.
That
Ah,
was the whole unit.
that was the whole unit. That's 5 there. Okay, and with that, well, there's some combat here, but I think we're good. Yeah, do you want to punch me?
I
want to?
I have a vengeance against this one. We got 2.
Do it. Ooh, nothing. You do have a command point left. You just no, didn't do it.
I haven't called.
Oh boy. Anyway, but with that, we are going to call it because it's 2:00 in the morning, and we've kind of shown off most of the cool mechanics that we're going to show off this game.
Yes.
Other than that, Max, thanks for the game, and we'll be back with a little after action report. And that's game. That was a fun game.
That was fun. I really hope that you got at least some insight out of this. Because I know you wanted to practice for some like competitiveness.
Yeah, well, it was great. I forgot my court. Whoopsie-daisy.
Yep.
Whoopsie-daisy.
So you know what? I think I did
can't
make
believe
a
I
couple
forgot.
mistakes though.
Yeah, what do you think? Where do you think the turning point was for you in the game?
Okay, having to ping pong back between the two objectives, like the back two, hurt me a little bit.
Do you feel like putting in some warriors or something to just hold like the backfield would have helped?
Honestly, I just want to see with the catalyst if I re-rolled it.
Okay.
I would have gotten it, and I think that. So the warlord would have lived.
Yeah.
That was the turning point. I wasn't sure if I'd need the command point, and I really should have used it on catalyst.
Catalyst was like super important over here, right? So
it was
down here where the Hellions did. My Hellions are so good.
That was the exact amount to get him.
Yep, it was like I just killed him. I just still had the witches to attack him, but wounding on 6s.
He didn't get to reroll that one.
Yeah,
the Hellion rerolling was pretty key.
It was really key. And then my characters did a big job, like Drazar in the back, and then the bouncy succubus with the enhanced sails getting in the backfield.
The succubus. Oh my.
Can you imagine she used to be like almost 20 points cheaper before the balance update? And I could take 3 of them that did that?
How about we don't?
No, we won't talk about
that never happened.
No, it's absolutely.
Absolutely.
Completely didn't happen. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all the channel Patreons without whom none of this is possible. Huge shout out to Max, who runs the
Wargaming Bunker, the store that is here at Mini Wargaming.
That's right. It's a store right outside. They run events. You're also participating in the league.
Yep.
They do a whole bunch of stuff. So it's really cool.
First league game coming up. It's scheduling is always a nightmare, but thankfully they allow us enough time to do that.
That's right. There's all the gaming hall, which we use
which is
for everything.
Also open to all the league to do whenever they want.
I love it. And a huge shout out to Mini Wargaming. Thanks a lot for letting us use the studio to film a cool battle report, to use the cool terrain, and all that good stuff. Without you folks, I wouldn't be in this room. So, other than that, thanks, Max. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for watching. Leave a like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Help the channel grow. Do the YouTube thing. Do it. Do it. Or tells me that you don't love us. Yeah, I know. Anyway, bye, everybody. The Dark Kin.